Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of David Talks. This episode is going to be about a virtual tour of St. Augustine because I just got back with my friends and I'm going to be exploring the historic stuff that's very famous over there with the architecture and the buildings. Of course, as well, the alleged haunts that supposedly are in the city, of course. And at the end of the video, there's going to be a haunted hotel that is near St. Augustine, maybe about an hour away, called Casadega. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Here it is. Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of David Talks. Today's episode is going to be about the trip that I'm taking to St. Augustine with a couple friends of mine. It's one of the oldest cities in Fort Lauderdale, and it's not Fort Lauderdale, I'm sorry, one of the oldest cities in Florida. And we're going to be visiting a couple things this weekend. This is like the day one of the vlog. So we just checked into the hotel. This is the view right here and all that. We just checked in. So the goal today, our goal is to go to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, but we had the extended amount of time that we drove, and we're going to be, instead what we're going to do is we're going to try to visit like either the old jailhouse or the old schoolhouse, but whatever image that comes after this video is where we're going to be. So just chilling right now, relaxing, and getting our phones charged up and going from there. Guys, ready for this shit? This is going on the podcast. Phil, Kevin, he got his Buc-ee's stuffed animal right there. We're waiting on, where's Chris at? He's in the bathroom? He's in the bathroom. And yeah, Nick's gonna be on the other side. So that's not Nick, by the way.
Yeah. Right next to you guys.
All right, cool. There you go. Say hi to the camera, Chris. All right, guys. All right, guys. We're in downtown St. Augustine right now, and we're going to visit the schoolhouse. Jay, say hi. Kevin, Chris. Let's get to it.
No, it's cool.
And Phil. All right, so we're gonna make. I think we got to go right here. Yes. It's not bad, but look at that execution.
I want to go. Wait, do they sell by the slice or?
This is it, everybody. This is the oldest schoolhouse in St. Augustine right here. It was built in, I don't know what year this was built, but we're going to find out in a second. But look at that. That is original wood, I'm assuming. Welcome to the old schoolhouse. Where's Kevin at? He does look like Kevin. Doonch. Kevin, Kevin, we found you right here.
What? That's me.
Holy shit.
Thinking about stocks. There was a building here. No, but there was a building around here. Yeah, let's do that.
Wait, $6, right?
Right here. We just walk in, right?
Here it is. Oldest schoolhouse.
But Professor, I had to chop wood last night to bring to school.
I see.
It costs 12.5 cents a day for us to get our gardening. If our parents don't have money, we bring wood for the fire or food for the professor and his family.
And what do we call that kind of arrangement?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sometimes the children are unruly in class, and they must spend time under the stairway there until they decide to behave. We call it the dungeon. The stairs themselves are too old and narrow to allow visitors to go up safely, but there is a mirror so you can see how my wife and I live. While I strive to educate the children, my wife keeps busy with her duties upstairs in our living quarters or in the kitchen outside.
Don't touch him. He bites. Oh my god. Yeah.
How can he bite though?
Don't.
Unless he's haunted. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's creepy. You're like, hey, dude.
Yeah, that's not 18.
That's not part of it. That's just trash. Yeah.
Probably 19.
So they had Sprite in the 1700s. Wonder what it tasted like. It's all BS, dude. This is all
Yo, actually, look.
This is just. Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna tell her like you got trash in your display.
I know, right?
Look at the color. It's not like faded.
Old schoolhouse roll call.
I can see. Let me check my
The class of 1864. Look at all that.
Yeah, no, Coca-Cola.
I don't give a shit.
Where's the bucket
David,
for the
since you like old school stuff, like from the 1970s and 60s or whatever. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think I mentioned to you on IG. I think you'll like that movie too.
Yeah, it had Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah. Same guy that played in Wolf of Wall Street and the Titanic.
because it shows like old Hollywood back when it was like.
This was the oldest school house, wooden schoolhouse. This is basically where the bathroom was. They had an outhouse. They didn't have indoor plumbing. The privy necessary, the outhouse before plumbing generally went indoors.
Most modern movies.
So this is where they went to the bathroom,
No, I
everybody.
haven't seen most modern movies like since like 2004.
But that bell is very interesting because you see, you grab this bell. Watch this. Sorry. That's loud as hell. Sorry. So this is the Castillo de San Marcos, built in 1672, and they believe that there is a Indian that, oh shit, my bad. I almost fell, sorry. They believe that there's an Indian that haunts the castle late at night, a headless Indian.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome, man.
Look at all that. Isn't that nice? It's amazing how the architecture was, though. How they were able to... And this was all water. Where this grass was, this was all water. Back during the Revolutionary War, this is seen. Downtown St. Augustine, everybody. Beautiful, sunny evening. This is the cemetery. So creepy. Can't really see it at night very well, but look at that, dude. That's friggin' creepy. Look at this. People have claimed to have seen a little boy in the cemetery. They don't know where the little boy is, but they say the little boy here disappears. Look at this. 1881, died. How old was this guy? Oh, 5 years old. 5 years old, and wow. See? Look at that. These are the original gates to the city, built in 1739. Well, it was opened in 1739, and it was designed in 1808, 1809. But that's incredible, very beautiful. And then again, the cemetery, very creepy. You guys getting creeped out?
Dude, next to Wawa, there's a graveyard. The one that we usually go to.
Yo, yeah, but this is old school,
But this
dude. Like, this
doesn't
is...
have as much lights, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, that guy?
Where?
That had so much money, dude.
Which one?
Tombstone right there?
Where?
Look at that.
Wait, that tall one right there?
Yeah, that guy has to be someone important.
Well, maybe you could look him up online, see if you can find who he is. All the darkness.
Also, that's probably why. There's
Yeah.
no, like, groundskeeper.
See? You look at this sign right here.
Yeah, the Tome Center was inside the city gates was barred to non-Catholics on September 11th. Oh, 9/11.
Oh, it's 9/11.
Wow, that's recent. Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
9/11 strikes again.
1821.
Look at that.
Again.
No, that says September 11th, 1821. That's what it says.
Yeah, that's 1821.
Yeah. So yeah, there's basically non-Catholics. Gates were buried to non-Catholics.
So there are non-Catholics in here, I bet.
Yeah.
But they were bought eventually.
Yeah. This just gives you the creeps, man. You just come here late at night, like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
This was the original 9/11.
Yeah. Fuente de los Caños de San Francisco, basically the waterfall, right next to the cemetery. Look at all that, built in the late 16th century. Look at me, that cool. Real creepy. Somebody must have broken that.
That might just be erosion after a while.
Probably, because these were, yeah. How were they able to like get all this stuff from the? I mean, how were they able to make the water flow? You think back then, Jay, without like having electricity or something? Is this powered like electricity or no?
No, you don't need. Remember, Rome had aqueducts that flowed. They had out water back in that period.
Yeah.
In their houses and stuff, you could turn on a faucet and you had water.
Right.
They had plumbing. So this is archaic technology. You don't, and also you can just use the actual just. He knows more about that shit than I do. He's a mechanic. But yeah.
Yeah, I just.
Water falls, man.
Yeah.
Gravity's on.
Jinx gravity. I was like, gravity.
Yeah, but still, the architecture from back then is still impressive, right? Think about it, like how they made it to work.
He had like all
The old jailhouse right here. One of the oldest jails in St. Augustine. There's a lady that reported being shoved and pushed in this jail for no apparent reason. And also, she's seen orbs, feeling somebody that was in the jail. It's crazy, look at all that. There's a trolley tour, we're going to be going there in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Anybody coming to jail, get inside this box right now. Next door is at 12:55. My name is Boss Benny from Brooklyn. Anybody got a problem with that? Good. We're gonna get along. Always get one. You guys remember anything at all about last night?
Oh, yeah.
What happened last night?
We had a big ass party in our house.
Sure did. Not at your house. You had it at the hotel.
I live here. It was at
This
my
guy.
house.
No, I know where you were. Don't. You know who I am. I'm the mafia guy here. I got connections. You don't want to see Joey Bagadonis stuff. Yeah, I know. You got him out of his closet. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person, man. We don't judge you here. Okay? And you, what are you smiling at? You were hanging from that chandelier with a gallon jug of tequila. Yeah. And the rest of you women, what were you, her backup dancers? You're going circles around here, lifting up your skirts, showing some ankle, maybe showing some leg.
Yeah, pretty accent.
The sheriff did. Okay, that's where you got it.
How you doing?
The worst was you, man. This guy right here.
Really cool. Wow. Big guy.
Oh, it's a bird cage.
Stockades, everybody knows what these are, right? Especially that guy right there with the blue shirt. He's got 3 of them in his basement.
You figure it out how you want to do it. These matches are filled with exotic imported Spanish ones. Imported right from Costa Rica. There's a whole picture, there's bed bugs, things that like to bite you and suck your blood. At first it hurts a little bit, little bites, but then you look forward to it. Because it feels like one of those tendon units, you know, because you got it cranked up. That's not bad. There is your bucket. That is your potty bucket. I'm going to give you instructions on it. Not how to fill it, you should know how to fill it, but how to empty it out. Before it gets too sloppy, pick it up from the back and bottom, slam it into that window as hard as you can. Everything should go flying out. Keyword is should. You'll get good after a while, don't worry about it. I'd be nice to the girls next door. They don't have a window. Yeah, make them a little bit mad, that stuff is gonna go flying right through there. So what you do is early in the morning, all right? Take your bucket, empty it out thoroughly. And when the guard comes, go right next door and you tell the girls, hey ladies, I have an empty bucket, you wanna try it for a full bucket? They're either gonna think you're very nice or you're crazy, doesn't matter, it's still gonna work for you. And they give you their bucket, you give them yours, you come in here and you empty that bucket out. What did you just accomplish? You took the bullets out of it from me. You got nothing to throw in. Now girls, I have to talk to the men for a little bit, and I will be right back. Would you do me a tiny little favor, please? Would you miss me when I'm gone?
We will.
Because I don't get that anymore. I don't care if you lie to me, it still feels good, all right? I'll be right back. $20 each, I keep them in there for 2 days, I send you downtown to the cat house. Look at that, not one of them said yes, aren't you proud of me? Yeah, I mean, they had the chance, they didn't take it, that's pretty cool. Well, anyway, forget about that. Back to me. Did you?
We did.
Come on. Get out of the way, the girls are coming. Everybody inside here to the right.
Oh, wow. Wow, this is crazy.
Well, then again, there's 2 people in there.
They still use the same as
I wouldn't know. I never was present.
That's where they hung him. Look at that.
The gallows.
That's where they hung the prisoners.
Maximum security. Worst of the worst come in here. Horse thieves, murderers, bank robbers. Hopefully one day politicians. Just open this. Oh, here's isolation. Put you in here 30 days before you, put you in here anywhere between 3 to 30 days. You cannot see your hand in front of your eyes. And then, if you want to look, you can see my hand, right? You see my hand now? Nothing. And there's light coming in here. Once you're in there for about 30 days, you start to go crazy. It is called sensory deprivation. And it is a modified psychological disorder. You do go crazy. Let's go right there. That is death row.
Death row.
Go on, push somebody out of your way if they're in your way. Get in there.
I'm too scared to do
Get in.
Get
Get in there!
Where's the baby?
You're good, Jay. You're good.
This is bigger than ours.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is death row. Put you in here 30 days before your hanging date. So you can stare at what's waiting for you. The gallows. Not only that, they force you to watch other men get hung. And 10 days before your hanging date, you have to build your own set of gallows. So you have to build the instrument of your death. Not only do we have physical torture here, we have psychological torture. Can you imagine what happens to your head? Come on, folks. It's not been, modified in any way, shape, or form. This is the only photograph you'll ever see of a hanging in the state of Florida, because it's considered immoral, therefore it is illegal. The only reason you see it is because of these 2 men here. They're doctors. They're going to conduct a medical experiment. So it's not a hanging technically, it's a medical experiment. That's what a lot of the photograph. Okay? What they want to do is they want to find out how long a man can respond to stimulus after he's hung. The way they're going to accomplish this is they're going to ask him a series of questions. And so open your hand for yes, close your hand for no. The guy that's going to hang is this guy here, Sim Jackson, not a very nice man, had an argument with his wife, took a straight razor, cut her throat, continued cutting until the knife got caught in her collarbone and broke, and her head was dangling from a thread. Almost decapitated her. So he's not a nice guy, I don't feel sorry for him. Put the rope around him, he comes down, they start asking him questions, he answers yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, for 10 consecutive minutes. but he wasn't dead yet. He just passed out. He didn't die for another 4 minutes after that. So for a total of 14 minutes, this guy hung there suffering, strangling, in misery and pain and agony, which is why they call it cruel and unusual punishment, and is no longer allowed in the United States today. Now, I don't know about you folks, but when I talk about dark, disturbing stuff like this, or when I hear about dark, disturbing stuff like this, I get this feeling in my stomach. You know what that feeling's called? I'll tell you what it's called. It's called hunger. Let's go to the kitchen. No, you know why his neck didn't break?
What's up?
They want your neck to break. They gotta put the knot in the back.
Yeah.
So it goes like this. Okay? Oh no, I'm sorry. They gotta put it on the side so your neck breaks. They put it on the back to make them last longer. So that was kind of cool.
That is cool, yeah.
Yeah. Ladies, you're going to be in here 16, 17 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're going to cook 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch.
Ted's the one with, Zidane. No,
Ready?
Zidane's I remember he played Titus.
Titus, that's it. With Yuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 10. I'm going to play that one soon.
10-2 was cool. I like 10-2.
I want to play both. I bought the package on Xbox. Yeah.
Oh, nice. But they have like they're
Constructed at the turn of the century near the Castile,
We're not like
the San Marcos.
I don't know. It's like remastered, meaning like it's just upscale graphics. It's like
It's the woman that owned this
it's
house,
pretty much the same game, just ported.
or was named after Mary Laverne Peck,
They didn't like
who was basically a St. Augustine resident.
took what was already.
And it was originally moved on November 18th, 2004 to make room for another building.
I was always like, I'm
Really cool.
Because I like the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts.
This is the building, the jail, built in 1888. And I was talking to one of the tour guides, Benny, and he said that he's worked here as a tour guide and he's had some ghost experiences here. He's been shoved. He one time saw like a piece of steel wool fly in the prison for no apparent reason, and nobody was there, and he's seen orbs orbiting in here late at night. So there's people that, a lot of the tours that we've gone here so far, when you ask them the ghost experiences here, they say that they all have a ghost story here. That's what's so crazy about it. Even the woman that was checking us in for the trolley that we're getting ready to do in a little bit, she said that she felt something, and she's been shoved and kicked, thinking it was like a homeless person, but there was nobody there. Now this right here, this is where they would do the executions. This was the gallows. So think about it, you had this right here. This is where they would execute, based on the picture that you saw earlier. Right here, they would have all the guys right here lined up and executed. And there were even people that were doctors that were doing experiments on social stimulus with being executed. And they would conduct their experiments even though they were actually dying. But this is where they would execute the prisoners, right here. Now, when we went into the room right here, this is a prison room right here. And they would put them in this room for 30 days as a reminder that in 30 days, this is where you're going to be being executed, right here. Can you imagine that? A lot of energy here. And that tree could say a lot, too.
That the Negroes of St. Augustine, Florida, and those that have come in from other communities and their allies in the white community are determined to march the streets of this city until the walls of segregation come crumbling down.
Now that speech by Dr. Martin Luther King was done right here to your left at St. Paul AME Parish. Now he did a lot of preaching and sit-ins at most of the churches here. To your right, you'll see the St. Benedict's Catholic Moore Parish. It was established in 1898. Now it was named for the patron saints of African Americans, as well as the first African American cathedral of the Catholic Diocese of St. Augustine. Now Catherine Drexel donated money to have the first African American school here in Florida, right over here. Now, she was honored as a patron saint by John Pope II in 2000. Now, the school did close down in 1968. It was established in 1898, that same year. Now, 3 Catholic nuns worked at the school. They were arrested because of Florida law. It was illegal for white teachers to instruct African Americans. Now, it was acquitted because that law did not apply to private schooling.
Look at that
Now, if you
pirate.
look to your right, you'll see the Bridge of Lions. It was completed in 1927. Now, they did a ribbon cutting ceremony. A little girl of 5 years old cut that ribbon. Nobody on, nobody off. Now, they didn't restore the bridge. In between the bridge are before those towers. Now they had a problem. The house was in the way.
Look at that shit.
They couldn't tear it down because there was a city ordinance. City houses, part of history has to fall down on its own. So they put a corridor through it, making a park pass. If you have a retired or active military ID, it is free for you to get into. With 3 guests. Now I'll wait until he pulls out. I'll pull all the way up. I'll line my trolley up. And if, well, actually I can do it right here. I can see. This is your stop. Exit to your right. Batteries. Now when the ships would come in, they would know it's Spanish territory by the colors and by the flag. The enemy ships would not dare come in because there would be a battle and they would lose. This fort has never lost a battle. Now that white is not paint, that is actually plaster. That kept the inside of the fort dry, and that's why they had a dry moat. That's where they kept their livestock at when they were under attack. Thinking clearly when he built it, because he built one bathroom for all 16 of them. If you don't mind bringing your purse in, someone could grab that. So hold on, bring your purse in. Now, each of those girls got their very own room, and he wasn't thinking clearly because he built one bathroom for all 16 of them. Now, can you imagine 15 ladies? Well, have a good afternoon. There'll be a trolley every 15 to 20 minutes. Don't forget the last one leaves stop 1 at 4:30. Bye. Thank you very much. Enjoy. All right. Nobody else. I really don't know what that is. That is called Spanish moss. It's an air plant. Now, Spanish moss has a microscopic bug in there called the chigger. It burrows into your skin, laying eggs, so make sure you don't play with it. Put it on your husband's bald head. I promise you it's not going to do anything. Now, the only way to get rid of it is put nail polish. It suffocates it. Now, some of you may remember that old saying, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, that came from the Civil War because soldiers thought that would make great bedding. They learned that was a big no-no. All right, nobody on, nobody off. Do keep all body parts and personal belongings inside the trolley at all times.
Oldest tree.
Now we're going to go to Magnolia Street, one of the most beautiful streets here
Over
in St.
600
Augustine,
years
in my
old.
opinion. You have the village set up. The village of
Fountain
Floyd
of
dated
Youth.
back to 3000 BC for the Temaquan natives. They have the first mission of Breda Deos established by Spain in 1587. Now they replaced the thatch roof with a metal roof, and it's still standing strong. Ladies, you look beautiful. Gentlemen, you look handsome. Congratulations. I was looking good. I was looking fine. I was so excited. I was dancing on my tippy toes. Yes, I was, because I looked like Kendall Jenner. Yes, I did. Till half an hour later, worn off. I'm going to bring a gallon jug of some lemon juice and sip on that stuff all day long. I advised taking a bath and I almost got arrested. Now they do have Indian peacocks and peahens. You'll see the peacock over here to our right. It is mating season. They'll be all over the place. They do roam around the neighborhood. Now they do have the Fountain of Youth. They have a planetarium where they show you how the sailors navigated on the ocean by using the stars, the Discovery Globe, the St. Augustine Chalupa, arquebus demonstration, which is gunpowder, live working blacksmith, a 35-foot tower, live cannon firing every hour on the hour, weather permitted, from 11 to 5, and a 700-foot boardwalk, as well as those Indian peacocks and peahens. Now we are coming to stop number 22, the Fountain of Youth. As this is your stop, wait till I engage my brakes, I'll ring the bell. Exit to your left. Back and down, ladder style. Use the brakes and handholds. Watch your step. And do wait for the bell. This is the Fountain of Youth, stop number 22. And again, they sell those last tickets at 5 o'clock. After that, they got the cart closed. They won't close the window down, but you can follow them around until about 6:05.
All right, everybody, getting ready to do the lighthouse tour. So we're gonna be here tonight, see what scary stuff happens. We're gonna get a good view in a second. Hold on. St. Augustine Lighthouse. Now, there have been reports of a little girl that haunts the park right across the street. They've also had times where there was a little girl that was on the tour and people thought they were reenactments and there was nobody there. Really cool. But yeah, there's been people that have reported a little girl's presence here, and there's been reports of an apparition of a lighthouse keeper going up the steps and disappearing. They're still doing the steps, man. There's been people on each step. They can't even walk anymore. But this is a long-ass lighthouse. Look at that. We're out of breath already. Oh my god, dude. Wow.
Where's the elevator, man?
Dude, did you see when we were climbing the lighthouse? Every step that we went on, there were people like just, they couldn't climb anymore.
Shit, look at me. I'm the 1%er right now.
And we're good. This is how high. Everybody, this was a long-ass climb. I swear, it's a big lighthouse. I don't know how they did it. They were carrying 50. Yeah, sure. Everybody every step that we went on, there were people that stood to the side to rest. Of course, we're young and we work out a lot, so I was able to climb up the whole lighthouse. But this is the view of it. I don't even know how high we are. I'm like, I don't know, maybe 250 feet in the air? I don't know. How high do you think we are, Phil? Hey, how high? This is right here. This is the memory right here. Steve Alder, he was a devoted lighthouse keeper. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if it was this lighthouse or the other lighthouse, but one of the lighthouses, either in Daytona or this one, and one of the keepers had a heart attack down the steps. But this is kind of creepy right here. We're going to go down in the basement because my friend Kevin doesn't believe in ghosts, so we're gonna see if he's gonna be a believer tonight. My name's David, this is Jay, this is Kevin, this is Chris, Nick's on the other side. And listen, you know, make your presence known. My friend does not believe any ghosts, so we want you to change his mind about stuff. He's about 12 years old, and okay, no, but he's willing to, you know, hear from you.
I'm open-minded to
So
your
Pete,
existence, but
do me a favor.
I don't have much hope.
If you're here tonight, Pete, make the meter move right here,
Or
okay?
shake my chair.
Or shake his chair.
'Cause I've heard you like to do that. Respectable. I have my glow stick right here, man. Or the kids. What are the kids' names?
I forgot the name of the kids.
I heard you like to throw these gold glow sticks around too.
I honestly think that ghosts will mess with you if you're
Yeah, but they said they said that people saw it too. The thing is, I think those stories are fake. Me too. Because I kind of too good to be true, you know?
right? I kind of believe in spirits, but they don't just come to you whenever you call.
Yeah.
Well, because they got this energy. They gotta use a lot of energy where they're at.
Stories are just too good to be true.
Right.
Splash me with ectoplasm.
If there's anybody here right now, can you make the meter light up?
I don't think he cares, bro. If he's real, he don't care. I need to take my Crocs, throw them across the room. Here. Like Pete. Pete, I'm gonna take those chairs and bring them to McDonald's. Have a sit. And spill a double cheeseburger on
I'm gonna go lap dance on While saying your name to Pete.
Pete, if you Pete,
this dance is for you.
Pete, if you want us to get out, light the meter up.
I don't think Pete's real, man.
I think he wants us to stay. He wants some guy talk.
Yeah, I'll save Kevin in here for 15, 20 minutes. See if he's still around.
So you cannot see it, but right there I was here about 13 years ago, but right in front of that building right there where the porch is, I never forget, I was right in front of that porch and I was by myself, and I'll never forget, I felt a whistle and a piece of air go into my left ear. Thinking it was somebody messing with me, there was nobody there. So at that time I was like, oh wow, maybe I'm just seeing something, but I look back, that could have been like paranormal. But we didn't really feel anything tonight. Maybe if it was late, we probably would have felt something, but all I know is I gotta come back next time. This is right here, the Casadega Hotel. This is one of our last stops. We're gonna be going back to our hometown. And this is right here. I think it was one of these windows right here. I had a camera, and I never forget it. About 13 years ago, I waved at the window, and there's a picture of a man staring right at me. But people have reported hearing a little girl singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And they'd go in, there's nobody there. My brother had a camcorder in here one time, fully charged, and it went dead for no apparent reason. But yeah, that's a hotel. This is the gift shop right here. Here's the gift shop. Got all these nice looking things right here. You can just smell the spiritual stuff in the air. Yeah, that's a keeper. Lot of information there, buddy. It was a really cool trip. I'd love to do it again sometime. Have not been up there in years. You guys should take a trip up there, in my opinion. You guys would love to visit the Castillo de San Marcos. Also going on the ghost tours, looking at the alleged haunts. You guys will learn something over there. So it's really cool. I encourage you guys to go. If you can, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to David Talks. And see you guys next time. And visit St. Augustine. If you want as well, please comment on the bottom. Tell me about what cool places that you visited that you would like to visit one day with some friends. I would like to hear about that. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.